Hey everyone, welcome to Doing Indy. I'm your host, Zach Rutledge, and I've got my good friend Robert here from Carey Limousine, who is gracious enough to take us around the city today to do something very, very special. Indianapolis has a great amenity called the Indy Wine Trail, and yes, with the word wine, I'm pretty sure you can guess what it's all about. So, without further ado, we've got some wine to drink, right?
Yes, well, not me.
Not him. But let's get going.
The Indy Wine Trail was first developed with the intention of educating Hoosiers about the amenity of Indiana wineries. So the 7 wineries that are on the trail provide a very diverse, dynamic experience for the person who's either a beginning wine drinker or a very experienced wine drinker. You learn about wine, you learn about grapes, and as you visit each winery, you're going to get a great experience. You're going to learn about Indiana agriculture, and after you visit your last winery, you're going to get a big, beautiful 18-ounce wine glass with the names of all of the wineries on there to remind you where you've visited and had a great time. Every winery that you'll ever visit is going to be unique because it's going to be that family's personality and their stamp on that winery. So our first goal is to make sure that people feel comfortable here, that they know that we're welcoming, that any question's a good question, and basically we embrace their experience. We bring all the grapes here at harvest time, right here in the middle of downtown Indianapolis. We destem, crush, press, ferment, filter, clarify, bottle, all right here on site, and then we sell you a bottle or a glass of wine right out the front door.
How cool is it to have something like this in Indianapolis?
Oh, it's definitely cool. I would say there's nothing cooler than not only having wineries, but being able to actually create a trail out of it. And you're experiencing different places in the city, and then you're going outside of it just to see some really cool places.
Buck Creek Winery, we've been in business almost 4 years. We have our own vineyard out back, probably the only vineyard in Marion County. Makes our winery rather unique. We have 13 different wine grapes in our vineyard. We are located just outside of downtown Indianapolis. You can be out here in 20 minutes and you feel like you're in the country. 23% of our wine is grown in our vineyard. Another 27% is bought from Indiana growers. So by coming to our vineyard, you will get a lot of local product.
This winery started in 1984. I thought, people want to be able to get to it easily, so I consulted with Purdue University, who did a study on demographics, and they said that I-70 was by far the best place to locate a winery because it had cross-country traffic, so this ended up being the best place for me. The wines on the trail, every one of them are different. Every one of them does something different. I make French wines. I make French wines in Indiana from California grapes. That's what I do. We want to entertain them while they're here and educate them so that they can realize why we are different than perhaps some other winery. It's something anybody can do and everybody should do, because I think that it's amazing what people can learn about wine that, even if they didn't think they liked wine or didn't think that they were interested in wine, the wine trail gives them the opportunity to experience the variety of wineries and what they make, how they make it. It's an experience everybody can enjoy.
Well, that wraps up this episode of Doing Indy, and I want to thank Carrie Limousine for taking us all around downtown today and outside of downtown to see some of Indianapolis's great wineries. Of course, I want to thank the wineries Easley, Buck Creek, and of course Chateau Thomas. And I want to thank my wine posse here for going out with us today and seeing some of these unique wineries that Indianapolis has to offer. So for Doing Indy, I'm your host, Zach Rutledge. We'll see you next time. Cheers, guys. That wraps up this episode. There's nothing more to say. Wine, good people, there was a limo. Catch you next time.